Looks like we have a Trust Wallet emergency, and this sucks because in this channel we primarily talk about and use Trust Wallet to buy our crypto gems. Well, looks like Apple has decided to remove the DApps feature and remove the browser feature from our wallet. So what does this mean now? How are we gonna go about buying our said coins? What's going on? Let's talk all about that. But before we start the video, guys, I'd love to ask, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. It will just help more people see this video. And right now people are probably freaking out, especially anybody with a newer iPhone or just updated, and now the app feature's gone away. I can imagine that they're freaking out, but hopefully someone out there will be able to see this video and I get a little bit of help. So we're gonna start off with this article, guys. Like, I'm not making this shit up. This is like straight up from the community.trustwallet.com, and we see that the DApp browser removal on iOS. Now, I actually have an iPhone. I've been a big iPhone, obviously, user for many years now, and I wouldn't switch over for millions of dollars. Just kidding, but it's just my app of choice. And for now, I can confirm it's still working. I don't know if it's because my app is not updated, but let's just actually try to go ahead and buy something. Yeah, as you can see, mine is still working. All right, I don't have my cable to show you guys on my screen right now, but mine is still working, and I'm assuming it's because I just haven't updated my phone yet. But essentially, this browse feature is going to be removed very soon. What I will say though is, even though my phone isn't updated yet, it's not how it usually is. There's not a lot of features here. It's just showing my history, and I guess you could search and type in a website, but I guess that's the part that's removed. The DApps have been removed. But anyways, enough about me. Let's actually go ahead and continue talking about what's happening. So a couple of things to keep in mind. Your funds are safe. I'm sure it's a typo. Your funds are safe, guys. This is not going to affect us, and we're not going to lose our wallets completely. And even if you've interacted with, like, for example, a pool, like I actually have some money in Cake in a pool, doesn't mean that pool is gone. As long as you have your seed phrase and you're able to log back into your Trust Wallet app, you're totally fine. And there's a way to recover it, guys. I'm currently logged in, and one point I deleted my screenshot of my seed phrase. There's a way to recover it as long as you're still logged in. If you need a video on that, comment down below. I'll definitely help you out. I was freaking out and I couldn't find a video, and luckily one of my friends was able to show me how to go through it. But as long as you have that seed phrase, guys, you essentially will open it somewhere else and access your pools, and we'll go all into that towards the end of the video. And second, Android users are not affected, so they're unaffected by this. So hashtag Team Android, good for you. Finally, for once, you guys are winning. I mean, in tech, Android, it's up there, okay? And then and the new ISO version will not include the DApps browser, and it cannot be re-enabled. Okay, so obviously that's the premise of this video. That's what we're talking about. Why the DApp browser will be completely removed. All ISO apps must conform to Apple's guidelines to be listed in their app store. DApps by nature constitutes code of embedded in the app binary, whatever that means. The need to meet several criteria to be allowed in the ISO app. So I guess they're breaking some codes here that they're not allowed to remain in the App Store. For the past year, the team has been in communication with Apple in order to understand and resolve this issue. However, in order to continue updating the ISO version of Trust Wallet, we need to remove the DApps browser in the future release of the app. We are saddened by this outcome, but it is necessary for the future development of our wallet. Now, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some research here, but I have used MetaMask in the past, and it's very similar, and MetaMask may not be affected by this. So it might be a quick solution of just hopping over to MetaMask, but there are still other ways, and we're going to go through different solutions towards the end of the video. So keep watching, okay? All right. What if I have assets in the DApp? Like, for example, like me, in my case, I have a pool in Cake, okay? As an interim step to maintain compliance with Apple, the list of DApps have been removed from the browse selection. You can still access DApp manually by typing in the URL into the website, such as Safari, Chrome, or Firefox. The DApps browser will be removed completely in the next release of Trust Wallet's ISO app. Moving forward, you can still interact with DApps from a browser and Wallet Connect. So it looks like there's some solutions here already. So the reason why I was able to access my browser features, look like they haven't completely removed it yet. You're gonna actually hover over. I'm gonna actually link this tab in the description below, so you guys can actually go ahead and read it. If you hover over this DApps, it'll take you over to this, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy this and paste this into your phone, and you should still be able to use your browser feature. But also there's another Wallet Connect, a third-party app that you can use, and I might make a dedicated video for this very soon, but it's basically ways to link your wallet to disconnect. If you've been interacting with DApps using Trust Wallet and ISO, all your funds and collectibles are still accessible. Trust Wallet doesn't hold your assets; it's just a gateway to access them. As long as you have a backup of your recovery phase, you'll always have full control over your assets. Okay, so they also have some resources here. So guys, there's a couple things we could do. Okay, so first step is we could manually type it in. That feature is still available, but it's also not just available on the app, but you could actually type it in Safari, Chrome, Firefox, legit any internet browser. That's one way to go about it. Basically any of the browsers. Another way you guys can still do it is through your actual computer, right? If you guys still have a PC, computer, monitor, whatever, you can use it through there. The third step they're giving us is a wallet connect. But lastly, guys, the option could be quite potentially having an Android device. Now, this may not be the most cost-effective method, but in a lot of cases, you may have an Android lying around your house. Maybe an old friend could borrow you their old one or give you their old one. I'm sure you could find one for less than $100 on Marketplace, on Facebook, Kijiji, Craigslist, wherever you are in the world. That may be another solution to simply go out and have an Android device. I know I bought my dad a tablet a couple weeks back for about $100. Nice, smooth running tablet. That could be a viable option. Download Trust Wallet there and have your funds in a completely separate and safe environment. It might be something to consider. That's basically it for this video, folks. If we get some updates on what's happening with this, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Again, I'm gonna be watching this closely. It's interesting to seeing what's happening, and I guess for Trust Wallet to move forward and develop, they're gonna have to go about removing this. But I will take a look at MetaMask because I used it in the past before. It may be a simple switch as just swap it over. But again, for now, our funds are safe. Anything we bought are still safe and secure as long as you have that recovery phase. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop down in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it to a friend, and only invest the money you're willing to lose. It's your boy Umar. Peace.